From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the...
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, left fielder, number 6.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network.
Center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Cameron Maybin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Gregory Polanco.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Curveball that time, not even close. One out, nobody on. Hit hard, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Greg Bird. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a looper to left. Kang onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. This one's flared out toward left. Polanco is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. This one for the shortstop Gregorius. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. 1-1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a big swing from Beltre, but this is a routine ground ball for short. Throw to first will get him easily in the side. Here's Robbie Cano now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting fifth.
So coming to the plate, Logan Morrison. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. In there, strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And this is fouled at the plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out. Now in the box, Tim Beckham. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Curtis Granderson. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. In now, Chris Taylor. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he is in there. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Digging in to try it again. Ben Gamble. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay throw. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him.
Nelson Cruz.
Left side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he's safe. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. And that ends the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Out of play. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And Granderson's throw will arrive too late, and he's in there safely at 3rd.
Now batting.
Here's Cameron Maben now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Fly ball out toward right field. Granderson is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Here's Gregory Polanco. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
Polanco.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set and the pitch. Jung Ho Gong is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Checked by Hernandez. The pitch. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Nip the corner. 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Slider whiffed on for strike. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Logan
and we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In tied at 93, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. To short, hit hard. Gong on the slide. He gathers the throw. Hey now. So striding in, Curtis Granderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. That misses 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And there he goes towards second. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Taylor is under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Granderson racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adrian Beltre.
Soft liner towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Harrison. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt. Throw to third. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 6-2 game. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First delivery to him on the way. Francisco Cervelli is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Morrison will make the. Ready now, Chris Taylor. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Center fielder, Chris
Grounded
Taylor.
to third. And Beltre throws on to first for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Polanco has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Now this is cut and thrown to first, but not wanting to run himself into a third out, he'll hold on at first with a 2-out single. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three. Ready once again, Cameron Maven. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Center fielder number 6, Cameron Maven.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Taylor going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night. Ready for another shot now, Jung Ho Gong. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
The first baseman
coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. James Paxton is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. In there, and it's 0-1. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. It's swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cruz is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Robinson Cano becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Mark Trumbo. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Here's a high pop-up. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Beltre. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Josh Harrison
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. Granderson will get there, and he puts it away to digging in once again, Tim Beckham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Third baseman,
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. It is Curtis Granderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Curtis Granderson.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Beckham is on his way home. The relay. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he is out, tying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a fly ball now headed out to Maben in center. And there's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Francisco Cervelli.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Granderson. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Cameron Maben now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Maben.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jung Ho Gong comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Greg Bird is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but just showed him a great fastball.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Ready once again, Ben Gamel. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Left fielder. Ben Gamel.
He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ryan Healy will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Bo Schultz takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a throw over to first. And he lays off there 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 15 RBIs. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And he is out on the tag. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Oh, he brought it back. Digging in to try it again. Robinson.
Second baseman. Robinson. Come on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little low.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Right fielder J.D.
Ryan
Martinez.
Cook is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Now in the box, Logan Morrison. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Polanco ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Polanco has a read on it, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. It is Curtis Granderson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Standing in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bird is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So now batting, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Healy picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 6.
Settling in.
Cameron Maybin.
Mike Morin answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 2 out with the man at first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit hard but foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
For the Pirates, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Into the box is the leadoff hitter.
Center fielder number 6, Cameron Maybin.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Hits this one hard the other way. Pierce has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the second out. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Maybin. Makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 from CC. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. One and two now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ben Gamble becomes out number 2 this inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Trumbo now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Mark Trumbo.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Liner toward right center. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Batting 6.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. For Beltre, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Bird is retired, and there's one away. Josh Harrison stands in. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Beckham. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Lewis is there. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Ryan Healy.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Maben racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Steve Pearce batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Steve Pearce goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Gregory
swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6.
Riding in once again, Cameron Maben. He singled his last time up. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Lewis is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready for another chance. Jung Ho Kang. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's down to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now in the box, Danny Valencia. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Out into right center. Well hit. Around first, digging for 2. Now Maben gets it in here off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with the base hit into the outfield. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Polanco has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Up next for Seattle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mark Trumbo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Beltre. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for the second out. Stepping up now, Greg Bird comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Digging in, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Josh Harrison.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. At the plate, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
4th inning. Left fielder.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Martinez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for round number 1.
Designated hitter.
So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Healy
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Seattle.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Sabathia pauses. Here's the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Francisco Cervelli.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Valencia is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smoked on the ground left side and into left field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Center fielder.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. He's on the move again from first. A pitch out. The throw. Not a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
To short. To his right, Beckham. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch from CC. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Maben is there. He's got it one away. Now batting, Danny Valencia, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Maben. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. At the plate, Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Lewis.
Hot shot to third. Up with it is Beltre. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air to center field. Maben on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 1-1. Ready once again, Chris Taylor, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 from CC. Sent on the ground out to second. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Nick Vincent takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 50, Nick Vincent.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Liner towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gung. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Valencia is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Low for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And Beltre has got himself a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Mark Zepchinski takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 25.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamble. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike one.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A.J. Schugel, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 31.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Ryan Healy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Didi Gregorius will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 3 homers, 26 RBIs. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gone onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Josh Harrison stands in.
Leading off
It's been
Pittsburgh.
an 0-for-2 effort
Second
for
baseman, Josh Harrison.
Mike
Your
Morin
attention, please.
is on to pitch from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
now to
for the
start inning
Mariners.
number 7.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Here he comes on 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Gregory Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base. Ready for another shot. Steve Pierce. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Nick
Robinson, 10-0.
Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Digging in once again. Danny Valencia, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Quick check on that tying run at first. Grounded back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 2-0. Back up the middle. That gets through and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Juan Nicasio is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he'll dive back in. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gung. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Striding in once again, Kyle Lewis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Michael Feliz will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gung's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Harrison trying to get there. He gets there to make the play, and that. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Designated hitter. Mark
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Adrian Beltre comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box, Josh Harrison. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Edwin Diaz takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row. And I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Struck him out, so it remains. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits in 3 tries so far. Felipe Rivero comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though. Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Nelson Cruz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay throw. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Logan Morrison will be called upon here to hit with the game.
Number 7, Logan Morrison.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 9 homers, 26 RBI. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box.
Number 1.
George Contos takes over on the. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a move over to first. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw to third. So now two men in scoring position. Late that time for a strike. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. CC Sabathia. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Here now is our final.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Grounded to the right. And he is out on the tag. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Line hard, but foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
This is line to left. Polanco will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maben, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it. No problem here. One away. Striding in, Gregory Polanco. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. At the plate, Jung Ho Gong. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Standing in, Greg Bird. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. And that misses ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker, called strike three. As coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. In now, Logan Morrison. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Logan Morrison.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Ball one.
1-0.
1-1. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting seventh.
In is Curtis Granderson. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Harrison's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Smoke toward third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. On the ground up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. One away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in, Josh Harrison. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he takes ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. One there. It's late. He's safe. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Leak pauses. Here's the 1-1. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Granderson is there, and he'll make. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Martinez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Didi Gregorius.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's going to count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Granderson. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jung Ho Kang. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nelson Cruz.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
This ball will be chopped foul. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 home. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Greg
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down in the side. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Number 1, Tim Beckham.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. In is Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Granderson
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Taylor.
Lifted in the air out to right. Martinez is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Maben on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Granderson is on his way home. And the runner from first comes around to score. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And no swing, apparently, ball one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Adrian.
Looped out towards short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Josh Harrison.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Granderson has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Cervelli. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. Here's Cameron Maben now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Ball two.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Beltre will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries so far. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Gregory Polanco.
James Paxton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, James Paxton.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fastball called for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Gamble. 1 out. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Taylor is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He's singled in 2 trips.
Third baseman, Tim Beckham.
Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tim Beckham becomes the first out of the inning. Hit well by Granderson. This ball's in the air to deep right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swinging a soft liner. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Tap down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Taylor looking up. And they have taken the lead. Ready once again, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Adrian Beltre.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Josh Harrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. He'll start things out for us here in inning number. Nick Turley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run as aboard to lead things off here.
Shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ryan Healy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A.J. Schugel will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 15 RBIs. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In the dirt here, and he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. The 1-0 delivery. Just a tick behind for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Now to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out against James.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Edwin Diaz is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Cameron Maben now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Maben.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Gregory Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Taylor has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Jung-Ho Kang. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander. David Freese will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Hit to third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. Digging in and looking for more. Robinson Cano. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. Maben is right there. 1 down. Stepping up now, Logan Morrison. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. At the plate.
Shortstop Tim Beckham.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Martinez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. It is Curtis Granderson as he'll look to bring home that. Felipe Rivero comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 73, Felipe Rivero.
Danny Valencia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Danny Valencia.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Hit hard down the line. They're ready to raise the Jolly Roger. 38,000 plus on their feet at PNC. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.